Thousands of protesters are on the streets, from politicians to students to even Tollywood celebrities. Millions of social media posts, nationwide doctors strike, and both the opposition as well as the ruling parties of West Bengal are out on the streets, rallying in support and demanding justice for the second-year trainee doctor who was brutally raped and murdered in Kolkata. We are standing at the RG Kaur Medical College and Hospital where the tragic incident took place. What happened since 9th of August? What has transpired since then? There has been a lot to take in and there has been a lot of misinformation. Here's everything that has happened since the 9th of August and everything that you need to know.
Jai Bangla! Jai Bangla!
Before we deem it appropriate to transfer the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation.
Now we demand Health Minister as well as Chief Minister should resign from her post.
Stringent workplace security measures must be implemented in all medical colleges and other healthcare facilities.
It was the intervening night of 8th and 9th of August when a second-year trainee doctor decided to get some rest after a long, tiring shift. After having been with her juniors, she decided to get some rest at the seminar hall due to the lack of rest space in the hospital. After a few hours on the morning of 9th of August, her semi-naked body was found in the seminar hall bearing multiple injuries. Tala police station was informed and officers from the Kolkata police homicide wing also arrived at the spot. According to reports, a plastic water bottle, a surgical mask, a broken spectacle, a notebook, a laptop and a mobile phone were found near the body.
The case has been started both under rape and murder.
It was the assistant superintendent of the hospital's chest medicine wing who informed the family and called it a suicide. The family has also alleged that the college principal, Dr. Sandip Ghosh, misled them and the authorities labelled it as a suicide at first. Dr. Sandip Ghosh resigned from his post of the principal.
मेरा बदनामी हो रहा है सोशल मीडिया में, मेरा मुख में कुछ भी बोली जा रहा है, इसके कारण से और एक ये जो लड़की का डेथ हुआ डॉक्टर, ये लड़की मेरा लड़की जैसा है, एक पेरेंट्स होने का नाते मैं रेजिग्नेशन देना सोचता हूँ, इसलिए मैं.
But what is shocking is that Dr. Ghosh was reappointed as the principal of Calcutta National Medical College and Hospital soon after he resigned by the state government. But the students of CNMC protested against this appointment and the Calcutta High Court dismissed this on August 13 and asked him to go on indefinite leave of absence. Coming back to the investigation and reaction by the doctors, the PGT doctors at the hospital stopped working across department except for emergency services, demanding swift arrest of the perpetrators. Student organization rallied for swift investigation and the parents alleged that it was rape and murder of their daughter.
আবার ফোন করলাম, তখন উনি বললেন আপনারা কি আসছেন? আমি মানে উনি কে ছিলেন? আমি অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট সুপার বলছি, আপনার মেয়ে সুইসাইড করেছে। এই অবস্থা দেখে কেউ বলবে না সুইসাইড করেছে, মানে তাকে দেখলেই বোঝা যাচ্ছে কেউ তাকে খুন করে ফেলেছে। তখন তো আমি বলেছি আমার মেয়েটাকে অনেক কষ্ট করে ডাক্তার বানিয়েছিলাম, এরা আমার মেয়েকে খুন করে ফেলেছে, আমি তখন বলে দিয়েছি।
The preliminary report confirmed that she was sexually assaulted before she was murdered.
Verbal opinion on the PM. Is sexual assault confirmed on the doctor?
So the case has been started both under rape and murder.
As per the postmortem, she was strangled to death, due to which her thyroid cartilage was broken. The postmortem report also mentioned that she bled from her mouth, eyes and private parts. A day after the incident came to light, the primary suspect, Sanjay was arrested by the Special Investigation Team. Roy was close to Kolkata Police's welfare cell and had been assigned several police outposts at RG Kaur Medical College, sometimes for extended periods, granting him easy access to most of the departments in the hospital. Roy already had a questionable history. He had assaulted his pregnant wife and was found guilty back in 2022. And just weeks before this incident, he had misbehaved with a woman doctor, but he was never reprimanded. A torn Bluetooth earphone found in the seminar hall led to Roy's identification. CCTV footage found that the earphone was around his neck when he entered the emergency ward at around 4 a.m. When he left the building 40 minutes later, the earphone was nowhere visible. Later, the earphone was paired with his phone. Roy is a habitual offender. There were several pawn clips that were found by the police on his phone, and neighbors have also complained that he used to return home late at night, often drunk. It is important to fact check that there were some claims regarding the semen of 3 different men or 150 mg of semen that was found during the autopsy report. But the Kolkata police has debunked these claims and called it false.
He said 150 grams of semen has been found. I don't know from where have they found this kind of information. And it is circulating in the media in all kind of forms, and people, people are tempted to believe it. Far too many rumors are floating. Which have no basis. And on the basis of rumors, a lot of experts, so-called experts, are analyzing those rumors and trying to create an atmosphere which is, that Calcutta police has not done this, Calcutta police should have, this is this is that, this is, gang rape by so many people. Evidence has to be scientific in nature. Now the case has gone to CBI. Let's have trust on the agency which is investigating this case.
By now, almost 3-4 days after the incident, outrage and protests like Reclaim the Night have spread across the country. Protests demanding better facilities for doctors in government institutions, safeguarding women, and strict action against perpetrators of crime against women have been taking place across in different parts of the country. The Calcutta High Court, meanwhile, came down heavily on Kolkata police as well as the state government, handing over the case to the Central Bureau of Investigation. The Calcutta High Court expressed its displeasure over handling of the case and said that there has been no significant progress made in the case.
Under normal circumstances, the court could have directed a report to be filed and considered the report, and also might have granted leave to file exception to report, etc. However, the case on hand is a peculiar case, and the facts and circumstances warrant appropriate orders without further loss of time. We are convinced to say so because even after the lapse of 5 days, there appears to be no significant progress in the investigation, which ought to have happened by now, and by further loss of time, we would be well justified in accepting the plea of the writ petitioners, now particularly the parents of the victim, that there is every possibility that the evidence will be destroyed and the witnesses will be influenced, etc. Therefore, we deem it appropriate to transfer the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation.
The anger directed towards the state is due to the failure to handle a mob that vandalized the RG Kaur hospital on the morning of 15th of August. While the Kolkata police has arrested 19 people in connection with the case, the High Court has come down heavily on Mamata Banerjee, saying that it was a complete failure of the state machinery. We're standing at the CGO complex in Kolkata, from where CBI is conducting its investigation. Dr. Sandip Ghosh, the former principal of RG Kaur Medical College, was grilled for 3 consecutive days at this CBI office. The CBI is also conducting 3D laser mapping outside the emergency ward and the hospital to map the area digitally for higher accuracy. This entire incident has once again brought to light the inefficiency of governments and the police to safeguard women in India. According to the National Crime Records Bureau data, there were a staggering 4.45 lakh cases of crime against women recorded in 2022, a significant increase from previous years. This translated to almost 51 FIRs per hour. As the nation grapples with this incident and rising crimes against women, experts believe that there needs to be a thorough investigation into the underlying factors contributing to this distressing trend. Meanwhile, the governments across the country need to ensure stricter punishment for the perpetrators of crime against women and safeguard the women of the country.